Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you for joining me today. Lovely Thursday morning. Hope you're doing well and the week is going well for you. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, please like my page. If you're watching it on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Let's see what the cards have in store for us today. Okay, so looking at the cards today, first thing I see is we have two wands together. And wands are indicative of the desires that we have, not the desires in like the lustful desire, but the desire in the sense of the desire to create or the desire to do something. That inspiration that comes from within us to do more, to be more, or to succeed, or to begin an endeavor, whatever that driving force within us is to do things in our life, that's what wands represent, is that inspiration and that fire within us to do things. So the first card we have here is the Six of Wands. And what the sixes tell us is that we've received or we've done some work, overcome some obstacles, and we're at a period of more peacefulness, more calmness as we're moving forward on our journey. And it can be viewed as a type of success because we have had some success on our journey. It's a time of balance and nurturing, and it can be kind of celebratory because you've done this work and you've moved through some things toward your desires that you have, and you're making that progress on the work that you desire. But we've also got the Four here, and generally the fours represent balance and stability and inspiration. But coming after the six, I would be a little concerned about that, not in the sense that it's necessarily bad, but you might move through this period of trial that you had and be successful at it and experience some balance and nurturing and growth because of the obstacles that you've overcome in your working toward your desires. And you may reach a point where you kind of pause and become stagnant, um, and just being comfortable in the situation. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. I'm not saying that this is a bad card by any means, because it increases the balance that you have here, and the stability that you have with the six is also represented in the four. But you also need to be watchful that you don't get stuck at where you're at with this success, because the success is only a partial success. You've won a battle, but you still haven't won the war yet. You still got to keep going and keep working on what it is that you're working on. So while you can enjoy that balance and that peacefulness and that success that you've had, and you should, don't become complacent and just stop there. Okay, so remember that this is a process and you're moving toward a goal, and don't along the way you're going to achieve minor goals, because that's how we break things up. We take a large goal and we break it into smaller goals and we go through there. So you've achieved some smaller goals, but don't lose focus of the big goal, the main goal. And then we have the Judgment card, and what represents is an awakening of this. Maybe you're working toward a goal, you're working toward your desires here, and you're finally awakening to the point where you can see the goal within reach. You're almost there. Because remember, the numbered cards, the ace through the 10, represent a process or a journey in a cycle of things. And with 6, so you're over halfway there. 6 plus 4 equals 10, so you've only got 4 steps left to go, which is represented here. Don't get bogged down in these and keep going through those 4 steps so that you can reach your goal. So the end is in sight here. And with that end is bringing a new awareness. Because remember, whenever one cycle ends, another cycle begins. So as you're moving forward, you're going to awaken to that understanding and those other larger goals that may be even beyond the one that you've set for yourself that you don't realize. That inspiration is going to keep driving you. And the judgment card here can also be a following of your intuition and following of the divine call that you hear, the divine voice that you hear within you. So as you're moving toward your goals, you may start to hear that voice. You may start to hear that call and realize that this is more than just your regular goals that you had set for you, but it's actually a spiritual growth and progress that you're going to receive. And it's time to start following that goal or following that progress as you move forward, which is what these steps have been leading toward. These steps are all leading toward you following this spiritual force, this spiritual guidance within you. Even if it's just material goals you have set up, they're still working and leading you toward that state of listening to that voice within you and really following it and moving forward from there. So that's what the cards have for us today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like my Facebook page, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also follow my blog. The links for all of my social media are on the About page on Facebook and in the description below on YouTube. If you would like to schedule a reading with me, they do start off at $5. You can contact me through Facebook, through YouTube, through my email address at lodgemagician@gmail.com. Or you can go to my business page on Facebook or my webpage, both of which are listed in the About description and below, and you can book a reading with me. Thank you and have a wonderful day.